Hey everybody, welcome to the video. It's Andrew Ainsworth here. Always great to have you along watching the videos. Let me explain what the video is all about today, as the title gives it away. It's a what's in the bag. I haven't done one of these for years, and I'll tell you why. As a golf coach, fitter, believe it or not, people like me play very little golf, which is a bit bizarre, isn't it? I do golf for my living and I end up playing very little golf. Why is that? Well, I kind of work 5.5, 6 days a week. And as much as I love golf, I don't really want to play golf for my day off. That's for other stuff. So bizarrely, you end up playing very little golf. But this week coming up, today's Saturday, next Wednesday and Thursday, I'm heading up north, as we say, to play golf with my brother at the Royal Birkdale Golf Club. Now, my brother's a member at Royal Birkdale, and he very kindly invites me up to go and play golf with him next week. So can't wait, but I've got to admit the game is a little rusty. I've played very little golf this year. I've had a couple of 9 holes and that's been about it. So yesterday I had a little break in my teaching routine and I went down to a local golf club and had a couple of hours short game. I tend to find when I'm playing very little golf that the long game holds together. I mean, I do hit lots of balls in the academy here. So long game's not a problem, tee shots, irons, things like that, but the short game really goes. So I had 2 hours yesterday just trying to find the short game. Started off absolutely horrendous. Just had no feel, playing like a man, which arms didn't belong to me. And then all of a sudden, some of the old memories came back, some of the feels came back of how I used to play certain little pitch shots and chit shots. Slip of the tongue, chip shots. They were nearly the other word beginning with S, H, a hit shots, but no, they were definitely chip shots. And it all came flooding back and it just felt great. So I'm going to Royal Birkdale next week, where obviously it's a championship open venue, proper links. I mean, the course has been redeveloped. I will try and maybe just get a little, I'm not going to do a video on course because I want to concentrate on my own game, but I will maybe just get a few pictures and put them up on a video later. But yeah, can't wait. But anyway, I thought I'd do a quick little what's in the bag. So I haven't done one of these for donkey's years now. Let's start with the wedges. I'm going to be carrying 3 wedges next week. I'll give you close-ups of all of these as I'm chatting to you. I've got a very old and battered, quite battered, Titleist Vokey SM6 60 degree with 8 degrees of bounce on it. I've tried lots of other lob wedges, but I just love this one. I just keep coming back to it. I'm carrying 4 wedges, and I then drop down from a 60 into a 56 degree, and this is the relatively new Ping S159 wedges. It's 56 degrees, 12 degrees of bounce. You can see on the pictures as I'm talking to you. Ooh, lovely wedge. Really got into it yesterday. First time I've really had time to spend outdoors with this. 56 degree works really well, and then from there I drop down onto my gap wedge, which is a 50 degree, 12 degree bounce S159 as well. Just fills that gap in really well. So those are the 3 primary wedges. And then I'm in to my old friends, my Ping S56s. I have had these for donkey's years. Because of how little golf I play, I didn't really see the value in upgrading into maybe some of the latest Ping. I'm sure Ping would maybe help me out on a new set of irons if I asked them, but I just love these. So, you know, they're still in great nick. The story with these is, and I've told this story before, is I was teaching a guy several years ago who was well into his 60s, struggling a bit with his game, probably 20 handicapper, had a club head speed of about 75 miles an hour with a 7-iron, and he was using these clubs. Now, these are fitted with KBS Tour extra stiff shafts, and the S56 has a little bit of forgiveness, as you can see, small cavity, but this poor fellow was struggling with them, so as you can imagine. So I suggested that he maybe change his clubs, and I think at the time we maybe fitted him for a set of G400s, but you know, in graphite. Anyway, I traded these in, took them in. I thought, I've hit with those myself, and I've loved them ever since. So I'm just going to be carrying 4 through to pitching wedge in those. And then in my hybrid, I'm using the Ping G430. I don't think there's anything better out there. A 17 degree hybrid. I've got it in the flat setting. Because I'm a drawer of the ball, the flat setting tends to try and knock out some of that right to left spin. It's just fitted with the L to CB black, 70 gram in stiff, stock shaft, really powerful club. I can get this out there anywhere between 220 and 240, so I'll be using this a lot off the tee. The ball I expect is going to be running hard, linksy fairways. So no, I don't carry any fairway wood. I just go from that into, it covers my sort of 3 and 5 wood. Never been able to launch a 3 wood off the deck, so I don't carry it. Driver wise, G430 again. It's the max head. I've got it in the neutral setting, 10.5 degrees. I'm a pretty low ball launcher, so I need a little bit of loft on the driver, and I've got that fitted with the Hazardous Smoke RDX shaft. It's a 6.0 mid-spinning shaft. Standard Tour Velvet grips on all of these. I do have mid-sizes on my irons because I tend to get a little bit handsy and release the club a little bit too aggressively. So the slightly thicker grips on the irons tend to stop me over releasing the club. So that's the big dog driver. And finally, a new acquisition, which I can't wait to try. Let's move that bag before I fall over it and give you all a comedy moment. It's the Ping PLD. It's the Answer 2. Milled face, beautiful putter, plumber's neck, settee on it. These things are really serious bits of work. From my opinion, every bit as good as a Scotty Cameron in the way that they're crafted and balanced. And the Answer D, as you can see on the close-ups here, it's kind of what we'd call a mid-mallet, but it's an Answer which has just kind of been stretched, if you like, or expanded. But beautiful feel, quite a firm feel off the face, but it really does get the ball rolling really nicely. So that's what is in the bag for my 2 rounds at Birkdale. How it goes, nobody knows, but it's just a little bit of fun with me and my brother. We'll play 2 rounds and we'll see how we go. Can't wait to see the new layout of Birkdale. For those of you who don't know, well over a year ago, they did some major redesigning. This is in preparation for the 2026 Open there. So they've made quite a lot of changes to the course. Big changes on hole number 5, which is now a drivable par 4. 7, complete, which is that lovely little elevated par 3. Completely redesigned the green on that one. What else has happened? The 14th hole, is the par 3 as you knew it before, has disappeared. That's gone, and the 14th now is, let me get this right, is a par 5 which has been completely redesigned. And then they've put a brand new hole in, which will be, I guess, the 15th, which kind of looks back. It frames the clubhouse from behind. It's a brand new par 3. 16s as it was, some subtle changes, 17 and 18, and there's been lots of other little small areas which have been redesigned, runoff areas. They've just kind of taken a classic course, which it was, and just kind of given it a little bit of an update. So I can't wait to see it. I played it last year on the last day before they started work on the new course. So I saw it in its old glory, and I'm now going to see it in its new glory. So I really can't wait for that. And I can't thank Royal Birkdale for giving me courtesy to play it on Wednesday. So really looking forward to it. And I might do another video just to let you know how I got on. So that's it. Hope you're all doing good. I'm off to do a bit of teaching. I've got 4 or 5 half-hour lessons to do. It's Saturday morning, so we'll go and see if we can fix a few broken golf swings. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.